grid geometry, which I use mathematics and geometry and like reading the Earth. So we mix them and create an applied geometry, which is the resultant, the architectural plans that result. And the artistic geometry is like the fractal of all. So we use one form and we reproduce it in all levels. For example, this is one project. It has been done and we are very happy because 1 year ago it began and now it's almost finished. It's a place in Mexico, like 5 hours from Mexico City, and it's very with a lot of raining, so it's very wet. And well, we do some measurements using electromagnetic maps, using a device, a German device, electrosmog, that we search for magnetic and electric lines. So we know we get something like this, which is like the form of the magnetic flux. And people in Mexico, in university, we point all the grid, and then they interpret in some computers, in program computers, that they use also to find different kind of soils. And what we have is like the form of the magnetic flux. So in this example, this flux was trying to create a U-form or golden spirals. We use golden spirals. So we create an implosion point here, and the form of the arms are giving more force to the natural waveform, or the natural geometry of the magnetic land. So they have already built a little house here, and this is a Montessori school for little kids. So we create this form, and in the center a meditation, a place for meditation. So, yeah, for the children. So also what we do is we check, well, we have been studying that different shapes are good for different people in different times. So it's not that we go to someone and say, well, you need a pentagon or an hexagon. We test their by their pulse. We test what is better for them. So also using the bliss tuner or the heart tuner from Dan, we show them different images of sacred geometry, and the image that they more like, or their heart more like, is the one that we choose, because it's like more coherence in the heart. So it's their heart is telling, oh, I like that image. Or it's not like the mind that you present images and so they can choose. No, they even are not seeing this part. They do not know what is the peak or what his heart is telling. So we also can do that using sonotest, like I don't know. Yeah. And this one, a tuning fork. Yeah. And it's like a geometry, you know. We put a geometry near the toroidal or the gravitational field of the body, and if that geometry the body wants, so their heart will pump more. They will have more internal coherence. Also, you can we do that. We put a light into the eye, and when the iris is bigger, it's like saying, yes, I want it, or yes, it's good for me. So
also it give a color, it give a geometry also.
Yes.
So we made a lot of studies with the people.
Yes, we
stone.
use different nodes and look for what is the node that opens the iris. So the one that opens is like the gate for the soul. So this is magnetic map of different lines, Hartmann lines and Curie, and we put the places where should be nothing, you know, where is a Hartmann negative cross.
So that we do not change the camp.
So, well, this has been built, and the children, the Montessori kids, they go and put their energy in the adobe. It's all natural. These clients decide to make all natural. So, all the structure is made in wadwa or bamboo. All the structure, and they use no metal. And in the basement, well, you can see here it's 16 meters. So it's all in wadwa, in bamboo. And the structure, it's all stone with cal. That's it. So the cemento.
Cement? No.
Well, you know the concrete. The concrete. The more times, the more years it passes, it gets weaker because of the reaction between the metal and the concrete. But using calcareum or cal, the more times it passes, it gets stronger.
Limestone?
Limestone, yes.
How do you stick the bamboo?
Well, that's an art. We try to use not steel to join them, but we need to because it's very expensive. Well, originally they tie it,
Yeah.
but it's very expensive. It's all manually work, and it takes a lot of time to do so. So they have to use steel, and also the government says, okay, you can do this, but you have to use some steel.
For security.
Yeah, for their security. Yes. So we use all these geometry, and this is the basement stone, and then is hard wood, and then we use straw bale for the walls. And he is the owner of the project, and they did this with all, you know, of like 5 or 8 people, and in 4 months it's all done. So you put different colors in the adobe.
And we initiate all that. We create a ceremony. And we start. We have also a fundamental stone. The blessed, we work with the stone, with the wishes that the owners want. And we materialize also the stone for 3 months. I know this work. And then we create a ceremony. We ask for all the elemental and all the places, and also we make a big when you give some food, flowers, water, free for all the place, and then as he done, normally is the woman of the project who put the stone. In this case was the wife, and the 3 little girls that they have.
This is other project in near Mexico that it hasn't been built, but we do some well, the same information. We do some testing, and where are telluric lines or ley line cross or Hartmann cross, and also with Mike, that he helped us in the very beginning. The geometry was based on DNA, and we overimposed that grid geometry in all the place, and we create some ceremony in the implosion point, offering
tobacco, chocolate,